welcome back to what is, I believe, my 5th time recording this episode. We're on the home stretch, and I'm going to make every effort I can to finish this as soon as possible. Last time, we got the beryllium sphere from, I can't remember the name of the building, where we highlighted the fact that I can survive falls from great distances thanks to my super speed. Now we have to go catch up with Sean.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
And that might be a little soft for you, so I'm going to crank that game volume.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, but it is related in a sense. What should have been a simple situation has unfortunately become complicated. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
That sounds unusual. I thought you didn't let anyone in here.
Usually you would be correct. This time, however, an exception was made. There was no indication that this would be a problem, but the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Alright, that doesn't sound too hard. In fact, that sounds like a... Oh, Father, you dropped your globe. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh god, it's been a while. Oh, no. You know what? I was gonna pick that up for you. Wait, is it hold A, maybe? Hold A. There we go. Father, let me pick up this globe for you. Oops. Hey! Well, here we are just outside of ArcJet, which I was told was clear, but evidently is surrounded by a whole bunch of people. We're just going to run away. We're just going to run away. Nope. This sounds like a job for the fastest man alive, I guess. Holy... Oh, this is the house I was supposed to be at. Okay, this works out well then. Just regular Knuckles. Hey, asshole. Ooh, fusion cells. Free money. Not that I really need money. Boy, say that was weird. Did you see all those people? Holy shit, who beat up all these guys? I didn't see anything. I'm Barry Allen. Ha ha ha. Hey guys, did you see the Flash out there? Totally wasn't me, because I'm Barry Allen.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Yep, that's correct. Anyways, hello.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
This does seem like lots of effort for just one man.
Look, if things were different, we might not be here. Not now, at least. But with the situation in the Commonwealth being what it is, I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him know we're not going to hurt him. In fact, his life would improve considerably.
Alright, let's see if we can convince this guy to come join the Institute. He's hiding in the bathroom, as it is.
It's stuck. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
You know what? Let's make Barry a charming piece of shit.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
Mr. Wallace, would you be willing to help the Institute?
Help the Institute? But aren't they... I'm the bad guys?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
I mean, unless some lunatic, filled a footlocker full of assault rifles. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. I haven't forgotten about that.
You have a better option than what we're offering you?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're gonna bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Hey, there we go. That was pretty easy. Thanks, level ups that I've been saving for months. Alright. Believe next we go chat with Father again? Yep, sure do. Back here at the Institute, just gotta run up here and chat with Father real quick.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
Alright. So this is actually one of my pet peeves about the game about to be highlighted right here, which is
For
the...
years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
So as I was saying, this is one of my pet peeves about the game right here, which is the dialogue trees you're given. It's sort of this, like, Mass Effect, like, you get 4 choices thing, but the choices, like, first off, there's a template to them. It's, when you're in typical conversation, it's, ask more information, say yes, but be an asshole about it, and say no. But because you just get, like, a clip of what it is that the line is, you don't really get the sentiment that comes across, so it kind of hurts it for role-playing. I didn't bother to install a mod that corrects that, because I'm lazy. Anyways, the Institute is here to help.
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
the unimportant details of your, we'll say, daily lives. Personal freedom sounds a little too high and mighty.
daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
unnecessary difficulties.
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is...
looking bright.
looking bright. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Diamond City Market. Here's somewhere we haven't been in a while. Alright. So all we gotta do for this is run over here and fiddle around with the radio station. A location I haven't really done much with in either of my playthroughs of this game. This one or my just vanilla run-through I did on my own. I don't hate the DJ in this game. I didn't even listen to the radio much in this game. I just didn't find this one as interesting as Three Dog. Or, I didn't even really listen much to the one in New Vegas, I don't think. Anyways. He has a really cool side quest. I think it's neat how you change the tone of the radio station by talking with him. Right. So this is ultimately kind of random.
Okay, let's try this.
Dials,
Maybe
tubes,
this goes here.
buttons.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Tubes.
Go.
Hey. Hi.
There we go.
Hi.
Hi, bye Travis. Right, so the next goal is go talk to Father, but before we do that, we picked up another quest called A House Divided, where something's going on in the bioscience facility. Let's go check that out real quick.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door.
What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Alright.
No way to pick this.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Thanks, buddy. If I remember correctly, is there not a turret or something down this hallway? Tell you what. Oh no, worse, there's a synth. Alright, well those were dealt with. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a turret or something down one of these hallways. Yep! Nope. Oh, wow.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Thanks, Lee from The Walking Dead.
Only opens with a key.
Alright. And are the turrets still active, or were they turned off too? Turrets are still active. Jeez, you'd think he would have turned the turrets off. Anyways. Let's go tell everyone we saved the day. Boy, that was weird. Did you see the flash over there? Crazy.
Director of the Institute.
Hey, dude, can you believe the Flash showed up in there? Wonder where he came from.
I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Execute them. No.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Have some drugs! Drugs. And here we are in the advanced reactor system, and Father should be just up this way.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
I'm all set. But what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Warning, high levels of radiation are likely present in reactor chamber. Check current status of radiation levels before entering. Use of proper radiation protection regardless of radiation levels is highly encouraged. Reactor status offline. Radiation levels inside reactor low. Initiate startup sequence. Radiation levels increasing. Startup successful. Exercise extreme caution when entering reaction chamber.
After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Alright. Another exciting high-octane action-adventure mission as we attend a Directorate meeting. Hello, everyone.
First amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
What kind of work will we be doing exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracks for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, It's only going to get worse.
We really don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment.
Alright, more synths makes sense to me.
Sounded very impressed with your work at Liberty.
That's,
He doesn't give praise lightly. Well done.
Thanks, buddy. That starts into the line, and also...
An urgent message from Z-114.
Oh.
Your quarters have flooded, sir. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
Do you have any more details?
Some of your prized possessions from the surface are in immediate peril. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
All right.
88 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Cool.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back.
Let's go see what Father wanted, and then we will chat with, Oh, is Father... Can I... I can!
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
How long has this been coming? When did they decide on this course of action?
The arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final straw, really. There's just too much at stake. You can't afford to lose it all.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
How I feel about them isn't important.
No, it is important. It's the only thing that matters right now. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the Railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the Railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done, for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you willing?
Alright. Let's play along.
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
And with that, our next goal from Father is to kill Desdemona. But let's go talk to Z-14.
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. We can't learn anything more right now. Even delivering those few words put her in great peril.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Alright. We need to go warn Desdemona so we can protect the railroad from the Brotherhood, and that sounds like something we could do next. Z114, I'm getting to it, man. I have to do the outro.
Everything hinges upon it.
Look, just get out. Go. Just bugger off. Thank you. Next time on Fallout 4, The Fastest Man Who Survived, we're going to go warn the railroad and deal with the Brotherhood. And then we'll deal with the Institute. And actually, that's the end of the game right there. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching.